Hey, my man, we got to get our show posted. It is going down this week in the NFL and especially in the Eagles front office. What's going on, folks? Join us for another episode of O and the Gnome. We're going to keep this short and sweet. We got to talk coaching. We got to talk trouble in the clubhouse. Who's the problem? There's a problem, and you're going to have to listen to me talk about it. And we're going to talk about some of that crap that went down last weekend. The Buffalo Bills getting rid of their head coach, an Andy Reid protege. We like the guy. We didn't want to see that happen. We're going to get back into that with this week's episode of O and the Gnome. All right, buddy, we got issues, man. We're trying to get a new offensive coordinator. We did the right thing. We got rid of the OC. That had to happen, man. Patullo, nice guy. It just wasn't happening. But then, I don't know, maybe he wasn't that great a guy. Heard he was complaining about the system and how he couldn't do what he needed to do to make the team better. That's excuses. That's not okay, right? Exactly, not okay. And now here we are. We're having trouble coming up with an OC. We've been interviewing. We've interviewed a lot of guys. But there's some people that were tops on our list that are getting jobs, man. McDaniel just took an OC position, and Dable is showing indications. Brian Dable, the ex-Giants head coach, he's showing indications he don't want to be with the Birds. There's a lot of people saying that there's some things behind that. Maybe it's Jalen Hurts. I think it might be our head coach, Sirianni. I don't think, say what you want, Howie Roseman at the season-ending press conference spoke very highly of Sirianni and the fact that he's the head coach, right? He's not supposed to be dabbling in the defensive calls. He's not supposed to be dabbling in the offensive calls. He's the head coach, and he's like kind of, I don't have the exact quote, but he just runs the entire show very, very well. I question that, bro. I question that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. I think maybe the guy's a bit of a troublemaker. I think maybe he's not the easiest dude to get along with as coaches go. Kellen Moore wanted to be a head coach, but I also think he might have wanted to just get the heck out of Dodge, get out of Philly. I mean, those guys aren't going to turn down head coaching jobs. I get it. Steichen, whatever. But if you're not Sirianni's boy, you're not his buddy, I don't know if it goes as well for you, you know? And he had to get rid of Patullo. It was just, I mean, it was the elephant in the room. Sirianni's record speaks for itself, people. It does. There's nothing we can do. It's hard to say the guy deserves to go. And frankly, who are you going to replace him with? You know what I mean? But it just seems like top shelf talent in the coaching positions don't love coming to Philly. And those guys talk, man. I'm sure, you know, there's theories that it's got something to do with Jalen Hurts. Guys want to coach a different quarterback. But Jalen Hurts, who would you want to? That guy is just nothing but a winner. And I'm telling you, I've said it before, I don't love him as a quarterback. I don't think he's a fantastic quarterback. His accuracy and his arm strength and his vision are 3 strikes, and those are big. Those are 3 really big strikes. Yeah, and here's the thing. He not using his legs. I don't know if that's the play calling or is his decisions. We don't know. We'll never know. He's protected. He's protected. No one wants to mess with him. The guy's a winner. He's got heart that no one else has. But, yeah, I mean, people say never trade him for Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a huge choker. I don't know if Josh Allen would choke on the Eagles. I would trade Hurts for Josh Allen. Even 3-year age difference. I think Allen's 3 years older than him. I would trade Hurts for Lamar Jackson, who's also older than Hurts, I think. I would trade, that might be it. I don't know. There not very many people I'd give up for Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he's the dude. He's the dude. I just can't believe we can't get an OC. I don't want, who do we already interview? Let's see. Shit, I didn't write it down. The guy from the Falcons, I don't think we want him. And who else was it? God damn it. Wait. Okay, it's getting mission critical with the OC position. We've interviewed some dudes. We've interviewed some guys. Mike Kafka, right? The guy from the Giants. That's not a good idea. The dude from the Falcons, Zach, what's his name? Here, I got it right here. Zach Robinson. I don't know about him either. Okay, let's face it. Why do we want to bring in an OC that couldn't get it done in their previous job and have them come into our town, right? It sucks. Dable's gone. McDaniel's gone. I don't know if McDaniel would have been the answer either, though, to be honest with you. And I don't know if Dable would have been. Who knows? But if Dable had a chance to come back and work with Hurts, and he's deciding he doesn't want to, because if he doesn't get the Bills coaching job, he's going to probably go to the Tennessee Titans as their offensive coordinator, which is weird to me. That's just weird to me. But maybe he wants to build a franchise. Maybe he thinks he wants to be part of something that gets built. I don't know. So we got Jim Bob Cooter. I just don't like the name. I don't want to have to talk about a guy named Jim Bob Cooter. Charlie Weiss Jr., people have thrown that name around. Charlie Weiss Jr., that name has gotten thrown around. I don't know about that one either. Frankly, as a guy that used to love, eat, sleep, and drink Notre Dame football, and then when Charlie Weiss Sr. took over the program, he just made me sick to my stomach, and I've never been as big a Notre Dame fan since. So anybody named Charlie Weiss, no. So we got Jim Bob Cooter. He's a Shane Steichen dude. He's Nick Sirianni knows him. That might end up being our guy. Boy, are we going to have fun with that name in Philadelphia. Jim Bob Cooter. I don't know who we're going to end up with, but you know what I just did? I just asked ChatGPT, and he says Mike Kafka. I don't know, man. I might be leaning towards Jim Bob Cooter at that point. What do you think, man? Love the name Cooter. Love the name Cooter. Let's talk free agents quick. We got a special guest today. You know him. You love him. Mr. Jeffrey Lurie in the house. We're keeping them all. Keeping Goddard because we got no other tight ends. Keeping all them Humphreys and Miller Ruckers on the defense because, god damn, they're good, right? Now, you know what? We're going to end up losing. We're going to lose, what's his name? And then we're going to keep, what's his name? Okay? We're going to need a little more information than what's his name, okay? You're talking to Kobe Dean, right? Yeah, we're not going to keep Dean, unfortunately. He's going to command some money, and good for him. Go get it. We got Jihad Campbell in the back coming up. We got Jalix Hunt. We're good. That's okay. All right, we love Nakobe Dean. We love him. Don't want to see him go, but probably out, right? What else we got? Who else we worrying about? Jalen Phillips. We don't want him just to be on a one-year deal, but he's going to go get paid. So we're going to have to make do with the fellas we got. You know what happened last year? We let all the guys go because we thought we could backfill and we couldn't, right? We got to keep Blankenship then. Yeah, we'll keep the what do you call them? The exciting whites. We'll keep them boys together. Then we're going to try to get a QB2 or CB2, and then we should be tight. We can live without Phillips. We can live without Dean. We just got to keep everybody else wrapped up. I love Phillips. Don't want to lose him, but you're probably right. That's probably a one and done right there. What else? On the offensive side, we got Goddard, right? Got to keep Goddard because we don't have options. We don't have really anybody. We're going to lose Calcaterra, so we don't even have a backup now. You're right. We're kind of screwed on that. So there you have it. Free agency coming up, and we're screwed. No offensive coordinator. Gonna lose some top talent. I hate football. I hate it. Chill out, buddy. We're gonna make it. We'll be all right. Okay. What do you think, pal? Anything else you want to talk about? How about the draft? What do you think? Yeah, we need linemen. We still need DBs. Not loving our DB situation. Definitely need O-line. Need a tight end. So that's what we'll be addressing. Love ya. Mwah. That was cute. All right, gang. That's it. That's a wrap. Buffalo Bills. You were going to talk about the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, Buffalo. Bills Mafia, sorry, man. I don't think they should have got rid of McDermott. The dude took you to places. Yeah, you didn't get over the top. That's the case a lot of times. You'll sooner or later get there. Now, he's going to pull an Andy Reid and go win the Super Bowl elsewhere. You did it. You did it to yourselves, guys, okay? He was your guy, okay? He was going to get it done. You didn't have any offensive talent this year. Well, you had the best running back in the league, but you didn't have... What? You sleeping down there? You didn't have great stuff for Josh Allen to work with. Shouldn't have happened. Super close. You guys could have won that game. It was an interception. It was an interception. Don't hate on me, okay? That was hold the ball. Hold the ball. It's that easy. So you had stuff like that. And the thing is, every year it's always something like that. Just get past that. But McDermott should have kept him. Because who are you going to replace him with? Dable? He did so good for the Giants, right? All right, everybody. This has been another episode of O and the Gnome. We will see you next week. I'm Vitamin O. This is the Gnome. That was Mr. Jeffrey Lurie. Thanks for coming out. Woo!